Good afternoon, ICA. How are you? We are on location today. My father-in-law just bought a house and it's over on the river, the Peace River. You can see behind me. There's the Peace River and there's the kids. They actually had a tree house, and so they are playing in that, and we needed it because where we moved, we do not have the freedom and the space that we had before. And there's not a lot of space here. The neighbors are pretty close, but we have the breeze and we have the trees and we have the water, and so that's amazing. So I came here and I said, you know what, this is the perfect place to do a video for ICA. So I'm gonna go home and get some things that we need and come back. And so that's what we did. We just got back, and I want to share with you a devotional for today. Let me see, it's gonna be kind of hard because I have to hold my phone and read, so it might get a little complicated. We'll see. Our devotional today, you guys, you want to come over and hear it?
We're gonna listen to that.
Okay, well, why are you over here?
Oh, yes.
Oh, shoes off. Okay. It says, a whole new you. If anyone belongs to Christ, then he is made new. The old things have gone and everything is made new. 2 Corinthians 5:17. Take a look at your hand. So everybody pick up your hand, take a look at it, okay? It's not just holding this book, right? Here's the book. Let me show you guys. It's not just holding this book. It's actually very busy making new skin cells. The top layer of your skin, the part that you see, is called the epidermis. It's made up of skin cells. Lots and lots of them. Scientists think that you have about 1.6 trillion skin cells throughout your body. And that depends on how big you are, of course. New skin cells are constantly being made at the bottom of your epidermis. They move up to the top of your epidermis in a trip that takes about a month. When they reach the top, they quickly die and fall away. In fact, you lose about 30,000 to 40,000 dead skin cells every minute. What? Every minute? So in the time that it takes you to read this paragraph, you've probably lost about 35,000 skin cells. Don't worry, your body replaces the dead cells with the new skin cells just as fast. No wonder we're tired. Your skin isn't the only part of you that God is making new. When you decided to follow Him, God takes your heart, your mind, and your spirit and begins making them new too. It doesn't happen all at once or even in a month. It's a change that happens your whole life. But each day, God helps you to get rid of your old, dead, selfish ways, and He teaches you to be more like Jesus instead, sharing God's love and joy with everyone around you. Oh God, God, please help me to shed my old selfish ways. Help me to be more like Jesus instead. Yes, Lord, that's what we need to hope for, especially right now in these times. We can become selfish. People are being selfish with toilet paper of all things. And we need to make sure we're helping out our brothers and sisters. Help out your moms and dads. See if there's anything that you can do to help around the house or make yourself useful, doing things for others instead of yourself. Every year you lose about 8 pounds of dead skin cells. But where do they go? Well, you know all that dust on your bookshelves and your tables and on your pictures? That's mostly made up of dead skin cells. You might say that you leave a bit of yourself everywhere you go. Oh, I love that. I thought that was a good, refreshing devotional for today. And I told your parents and all of you guys about science. It's a little different this week, so you guys are going to actually get to do that at home with your parents. There's a little video you can watch and learn a little bit about our the geologic eras and about land and how it was formed and what God did. And so those are important things to know. I really hope it is super windy out today. It actually is a little overcast. I hope that it's not too windy and you can hear me. But I wanted to also do a review of our scripture because Psalms 34 is a great set of verses, 1 through 22, and it's ones that you guys still need to be working on, right? You still need to be memorizing them, but I'm gonna go ahead and just read them all the way through. You guys on Claritas, on the, I know on Cross 7, it has the song and it puts it all to music all together as one big thing instead of each individual week, and that is very helpful. We love doing that song. But just reading them to you, let's see. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul makes its boast in the Lord. Let the humble hear and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord, and he answered me and delivered me from all my fears. I gotta tell you, I had a little bit of fear last night, and the Lord has delivered me from all that fear. I came to him, I sought the Lord, and he answered me, and he delivered me from all my fears. His word is truth. Those who look to him are radiant, and their faces shall never be ashamed. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. The angel of the Lord encamps. The angel of the Lord encamps, it stays around those who fear him and delivers them. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who takes refuge in him. Oh, fear the Lord, you his saints, for those who fear him have no lack. The young lions suffer want and hunger, but those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. Verse 11, come, O children, listen to me, and I will teach you the fear of the Lord. What man is there who desires life and loves many days that he may see good? Keep your tongue from evil and your lips from speaking deceit. Turn away from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of the Lord are toward the righteous, and his ears towards their cry. The face of the Lord is against those who do evil, to cut off their memory of them from the earth. When the righteous cry for help, the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their troubles. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of all of them. He keeps all his bones, not one of them is broken. Affliction will slay the wicked, and those who hate the righteous will be condemned. The Lord redeems the life of his servants. None of those who take refuge in him will be condemned. To me, that is peaceful. That is something that we can take and say, you know what? I'm seeking him. I'm following him. I'm encouraged by him. And my daughter is alone. 1 second. We're going to go over here. Olivia, over here. We don't go near the water, guys. So I want to get into our art, because today we're going to actually talk about art. And our art involves nature. And so I'm going to get out the book and I'm going to read a little bit to you about what we're going to be looking for. But we're going to go on a nature scavenger hunt, and I'm going to do it with you right here. And you guys are going to do it at home. So whether you do it today or tomorrow or this weekend, whatever you decide, it's up to you. But it's going to be a values scavenger hunt. Okay, so as you search and discover valuable objects in nature, sketch them in a journal or on a piece of paper. Okay, you can use colored pencils, crayons, but not markers. It says not to use markers, and I think it's because you're going to need to shade things. And crayons, you can press hard and have a darker texture, and you can shade it lighter for a lighter color. I'm gonna walk around the yard in just a second, and I'm gonna show you some of the things that we get to see right here in nature, and show you how the values are different. So it says, look closely at the 3 objects that you decide to draw. So you're going to choose 3 objects on your scavenger hunt, in your yard, in your home, or at the park, on your walk, wherever you go for your hunt, and you're going to choose 3 to draw, okay? And you're going to use a variety of colors to create values, tones, hues in your sketches. And then write in this little journal or on your paper, about your discoveries. What did you find? And I want to share a picture with you right here. And on this, they found this frog. And do you see all of the values of colors? Whoops, drop the book, hold on. I'm gonna turn, oh, I can't turn the camera, can I? Okay. If you look at the frog, you can see that the eye is an orange red, but there's also some white, there's some black, And the green, how it starts off where it's kind of light and almost a lime color, and then it gets to a dark forest green. There's different shades of blue and purple, orange. And then you look at the flower next to it and you can see all the varying colors and the different values of colors that are there. So when you go on your trip, pack a bag. Have a little, or just in your hands, have paper, have something that you can sketch on so you can do it while you're there. And just find a place that you can sit down and start sketching. Let's see. What else? Next week, I have something very fun. It was actually something I wanted to do today, but then it was so beautiful outside. I said, what better thing to do than to go on a value scavenger hunt and look at the different variations of color, which they're saying is the value of the color in different elements of nature. So I'm gonna go on a little walk. And I thought I could flip my phone around, but I can't. So I'm just going to turn it and show you this patch of some type of plant that's grown around this tree. No, not that one. We're not talking about that one, but I will show that one. All right, so I'm gonna turn it. Do you see around this tree all the different colors? Sophia, can you point to some of the different colors that are on that tree, on the plant? What do you see? Show me. Let's go to the side over here. They are a little pokey. Well, you should have shoes on. You took them off. Here, I'll lean in. Okay, so when we look down here, we see that there's this lighter green, right? We're not pulling it. We're not pulling them. And we have a darker green here, rich forest green, and it kind of goes in
oh, here's one. Right here.
I was going to say sporadically and like in different colors. It's all moved about it. Even just the grass itself. Say you don't have a plant like this, but you have grass that you can look at. All the different blades of grass have different colors and shapes and richness. That's enough, Soph. So we have this staghorn here. It's beautiful, but there's brown, there's green, even the leaves. If we just did one leaf as our color, we could look and see all the different spots and blemishes and different characteristics and value that the tree has, that the plant has. Looking at the wood and the bark on the tree. See the tree? Do you see the white areas? And then there's some that had moss or something on it, so there's some green in here, and the brown, and how the brown changes color. Let's see, there was another thing I wanted to show you out here. Let's go and look at the river, at the reeds. So I'm gonna turn my phone. And if you look here, it's kind of hard. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's tons of different colors here. There's brown, there's some black spots, there's green, and it goes greener at the bottom, dark forest green at the bottom, and then a lighter green at the top, and some are brown from being dried. I don't know if you could see those a little better. But there are so many things out here that you can use your creativity and your eyes, your sight, and you can see all the different, oh, this right here is so cool. It looks like there once was, can you see this right here? There once was a tree, and so there's the root, and it's tons of beautiful color. There's a golden color, there's a dark color, there's swirls and different texture. There's so much to it. It's incredible. And just this little yard has tons of different things that we can use for art and for our creativity and our vision. And we can take the value of the color and we can sketch it. So I want you to find 3 things around your house, in your yard, or on your walk, wherever you're at, that you can take and look at the value. And I want you to sketch it out and shade it in. I know it's getting windy. It's getting very windy over here. And I want you to take your time and enjoy it. And if you have to go inside because it's maybe cold or it's going to rain or whatever, try to take a picture of it so you can see it, or bring in your object with you. You can even play with values. If you find rocks, you can take water and you can pour it onto the rock and you can create your own values. As you pour the water, you can write what you see happening. What color was the rock when it started? When you poured the water on it, how did it change? And so it's just fun. We can do these things at home. I hope that you guys enjoy. Don't forget to listen to our music. Don't forget to listen to and review our monthly scripture verse as well. And next week I'm going to come on with another art project. And I believe, let me see so you guys can maybe make sure you have the materials. I tried to pick things you would have materials for. So the next one you're going to need, oh, my paper fell out. Hold on, it's going to be a fun one. I think you can use watercolor, but you don't need it. So we're not going to use it. We're not going to use paint. We're going to sketch. You'll need paper, something to sketch with, and I would suggest colored pencils. It'll probably be best, but you could definitely, if you have watercolors and you want to use it, you can use it. It's just going to take longer because you have to let each section dry. So, oh, rolling away. Anyway, I love you. I miss you, ICA, and I will talk with you as soon as I can. I will be back next week, and until then, stay safe and God bless.